I just recently, as Coach mentioned, left the Chicago Bulls. And I was there for the last 5 years coaching under Coach Tom Thibodeau, who every day stressed the importance of defense and repetition on the defensive end through drills. And because of the repetition and the stressing of defense, we were one of the top defensive teams year in and year out because of some of the drills that we incorporated on a daily basis in practice. And a couple of the things I'm going to talk about today are, and throughout the camp, this was our team from Oklahoma City that we had. This is the team that's going to be demonstrating for you. They did a great job during the tournament, but also just in watching the tournament, a couple of things that really stood out to me and some of the things that we teach our players in the NBA. One thing we did every single day was talk about closing out to shooters. It's become something that's really important in the NBA in today's game. If you guys watch the NBA Finals, there were a lot of guys from the 1 position through the 5 position that had the ability to score from beyond the 3-point line. So it's really very important to close out to shooters in the correct manner. You gotta be able to do that in order to stop people on the defensive end. And we talk about finishing your defense, closing out to the shooter, then eventually getting the rebound and being able to go to the opposite end is very important. So just let me have actually, do we have a ball? Yeah, here's the ball. Let me have you start out on the wing and you start right on the block. And here's what I want you to do. He's on offense, you're on defense. So basically you're gonna get in your stance, sit down, like you're in a defensive stance. No, not physically sit down, but get into your defensive stance, all right? And I want to see what you're going to do when you close out to a shooter, okay? So close out, very good, right. So now, a lot of times what happens is we talk about closing out, and you did the correct thing. You had your arm up, your stance low, your face to his chest, and get in the offensive triple threat position. Your face to his chest. And some of the things that are really important are having your head into his chest. That's really very important, and your arm right there. A lot of times in the NBA, what you'll see is guys, if your arm is a little bit down, and Kevin Durant is the best at that, he just rakes it through and is able to draw the foul. So it's very important to have what we call a stick stance when you're trying to close out to the shooter. All right, so now I want you to take a couple of dribbles towards the baseline. All right, take 3 dribbles and go to the baseline. Now, let's go back. So very important, when he took his dribble, you put your hands down. You gotta always maintain activity when you're playing a dribble or going towards the baseline. So what I want you to do is get back into your defensive stance, and when he attacks, I want you to not drop your feet, but keep your stance here and force him to the baseline. Force him to the baseline with your hands up, okay? So take another dribble, go. All right, and stop. And let's get you back here. Let's get you back on the baseline. Okay, couple things. Once he attacks towards the baseline, stop. You want to chest, what we call chest on the offensive player, chest him so he can't take the dribble and come back and spin middle. You want to keep him contained along the baseline. Very, very important, okay? So let's do that one more time. When you dribble baseline, I want you to just stop, okay? Good, and again, see, stop. You see that hand right there? You want to contain. It's very important to just contain the dribbler and not use your hands and use your chest. Let me be you for a second. And go slow. I'm not as quick as him. All right? Go slow. You want to use your chest to try to force him towards the baseline, and then when he turns middle, it's the same concept. You don't want him to be able to change directions, all right? So let's, again, go about 40% speed. Start from the block. You start on the wing. I'm going to throw you the ball. I want you to close out the same way you did with your stick stance. I want you to, and go about 40%. Don't go full speed. And then stop along the baseline, okay? Good, just, again, you got to make sure, and we all have played and we all know how officials are. The officials are going to call this. So try to make sure you use your chest to keep them contained, all right? One more time. Close out, good. Chest, keep your hands up, good, and stop. All right, and that's the basic concept that I want all of you guys to do. So let's have right now 4 whites on the wing, up top, that side, and on that baseline. We talk about when we're drilling, and we do this every day pretty much in practice, we start with a drill called closeouts. You'll start on the block, you'll start on this block, you're on the wing, start at the elbow, and you're at the elbow. Okay? And each guy has a ball. So now what we like to do is, you'll start down in your defensive stance, start on the block. And what we like to do is, offensive guys, come up a little bit. Offensive guys, you're just going to come up a little bit. You're going to take 2 dribbles towards your right, 2 dribbles towards your left. You're going to use the same concepts we did with him, chest, and then we're just going to stop, okay? So you're down in the defensive stance. You guys are going to come together first. Come together. You're going to come together first, touch hands, and then you're going to go out when I say go, okay? When I say go, you're going to come together and then go out, okay? And then you're taking 2 dribbles to the right, 2 dribbles to the right, 2 dribbles to the left, 2 dribbles to the left, okay? Starting your defensive stance, get down, go, come together, you're out, and stop, and come back. Now, if we had a whole team, the black team would be off, and the new group of guys would come on. And what we try to do is we try to get through this with a lot of speed. We call this Nuggets closeout. So again, you're down in your defensive stance. Your hands are out. Move back down, move back down. Good. Come together. Out. 2 dribbles to the right, and then stop. All right, now come back in your defensive stance. So what that would be, if we were going through the drill, that would be the first discipline. The second one would be down in your defensive stance, come together, hit, you're out, 2 dribbles to the right, 2 dribbles to the left, go ahead, 2 dribbles to the right, and shot. Don't shoot it. Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the balls, don't shoot it. Back here, don't shoot the ball. You're just gonna fake the shot, and the defensive player is gonna go up for the shot and then turn around and block out, okay? So let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get in our offensive stance. Here we go, come together. Slap hands, back out. 2 dribbles, fake your shot. Right, when they fake the shot, you're gonna go up and then block out, okay? Back again. One more time. Go, out, 2 dribbles, and block out. Okay, come back now. Come back to the same positions. The third one, discipline that we would use at the start of practice would be a hard closeout now. You're gonna hard closeout, so I'll just use you. So back up behind the 3-point line. So now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna hard closeout. You wanna chase the shooter inside the 3-point line. You don't want him to get a 3-point shot. Same with you, same with you. So it's gonna be a hard closeout. And he's a lefty, you're a lefty. So you wanna close out left to left and then back right to right. All right, I want you to come back into the play. So let's walk through it. You're gonna get down in your defensive stance. He shot, you close out, shot fake, take a dribble in. Yeah, you're gonna go past him because you're gonna fly by him, take a dribble in, and then you're gonna come back and contest the shot with this arm, okay? And the reason we do that is to prevent 3-point shots and chase guys inside the 3-point line, okay? So you're all gonna do the same thing, okay? So let's walk through it again one more time. You're gonna close out, good, and then we're stopped, okay? So let's all walk through that one time. And then we're gonna combine all 3 together, okay? All right, so first thing you're gonna do is come together, go out, hard close out. Now, here's the thing. What we're saying is go back. What we're saying is he's a righty. But we're also saying that he's a great 3-point shooter. So you gotta make him go inside the line, and then you're gonna come back and disrupt the shot so he doesn't get a clean shot, okay? So just walk through it real quick. Hard close out, and when you close out that way, I want you to fly by. I want you to fly by him, because you want him to go inside the line, okay? And we're all gonna do the same thing, okay? So first thing, we're coming together, hard close out, fly by, good, very good. All right, so let's start from the top now, all right? So we'll start from the top, go back down to the block. All right, so first one, we're gonna come together, and let's go a little bit faster. We're gonna come together, go out, 2 dribbles to the right, okay? Here we go. Go. Good, come back, right back to your spots. Close out, 2 dribbles, hard pump fake, all right? Here we go. Come together, 2 dribbles, hard pump fake. Good, block out. And then the last one would be fly by and chase the 3-point shooter in, okay? Here we go. Come together. Exactly. And that's a drill we do pretty much every morning with our players to talk about hard closeouts. The second thing we would get into would be dribble handoffs. That's another thing that's very prevalent in the NBA that you have to work with. So very often you have to defend against dribble handoffs. And after the closeouts, we would get into this drill after the closeout. You're gonna hit him, pass him the ball. You're gonna cut, and you're gonna defend him to the basket. And don't hand it off, okay? You're just gonna stay at that block, okay? Couple things you wanna think about. You wanna play him to the inside, and you want to shade over here just a little bit so he can't go, all right? You're going to keep your back to the basket, okay? So you're going to play him to the inside, and so he can't wheel into the basket and go to the rim, okay? The next thing, you're going to look for him. If now you can turn, look for him. Don't hand it to him. You're going to bounce out right there, and you're going to dribble handoff to him. Just dribble. Now, there's a couple of ways, stop. There's a couple of ways you can defend this. One would be what we call a war. And if you're going to war him over the top, you want to get your elbow into him and dribble handoff. You want to get your elbow into him and force him over the top, okay? That would be a war. The second would be a let through. So dribble off. Now, a let through is now you're off and you're letting me get through and hand off to him. And you're going to dribble. And that would be for someone who really can't shoot the ball, because sometimes what a lot of guys like to do is dribble handoff and stop behind the pit. They'll stop and hit the shot. Those are for non-shooters. So we're going to play it both ways, okay? So after the dribble handoff, throw the ball back to him. Dribble handoff. You're defending him. Excuse me. You're coming up. You're going to dribble back here, throw him the ball, and then you're on defense, and now you're on offense, and now you're going to go that way. So throw him the ball. You're going to cut. And here's the thing. Come back. You want to really stay connected to him, because if you do what you did, which is go ahead and cut, if you do what you did, stop. He can just stop right there and shoot the ball, okay? So you don't want to do that. So you want to stay connected to him. Meanwhile, what you're doing is you're shading towards the middle, okay? Come off and touch the paint right here, and you're defending him. Or stay up there, I'll be you, okay? So now you look, turn and face, you look to him, can't get it because he's denying, you bounce out. Or no, you dribble handoff, right? Dribble handoff, and I'm getting through, okay? So we'll go through that a couple times with a little bit of speed on it, okay? Here we go. And this is the guard against dribble handoffs. Go ahead. Hold up, hold. Let's start from the beginning. You're on defense, you're on offense. Here we go. This is called a flash drill. Right, bounce out, dribble handoff, let through, war over the top. Good, now dribble up top here. Dribble up top here, you're back at the elbow. Now you're next. Go ahead, throw it. Good, bounce out, dribble handoff. Good, nope, you're back up here. Now you're on defense, hit here, you're up here, you're up here. Good, bounce out, good, very good. Only thing we're gonna do is, and let's do that with a little bit of speed, start at the elbow. We're gonna do that with a little bit of speed. So the first time, we're gonna war, what we call a war, all right? So you're staying connected with him, okay? All right, you can start us off. Go ahead. Good, war, good. Can't get the back door, flash out, good. Back up here, you're next. Hit, good, you're off, you're up here. You're next, good. Back up here, good. Hit the elbow, good. Dribble handoff, good. You're back up, you're next, good. Hit here. You're next. Hit here. Nope. This way. You're going this way. Hit him. Good. Cut off. Good. Dribble handoff. Good. And here's the thing. Go back. Go back. Really important to stay connected to him. Because if you leave a little bit of space, let me be you for a second. If you leave a little bit of space, go out. He could just cut right back door. All right, so you want to make sure when he cuts here, you have an elbow here and make him go up. Go ahead. Dribble handoff. Good, and keep him up so you're connected. All right, so let's go back and do that again. No, don't start. Just let them go through it. Go ahead. Go ahead, dribble handoff. Good, throw it back. All right. Now, many of you on the pick and roll situations have heard about an ice or what we call a down. We would add that to this drill. So hit. And this would be for side pick and roll coverage. You're gonna cut, turn and face, you're on the inside, you're in the defensive stance, wide. You can't hit them, right? So you bounce out to the elbow. Now you're gonna be in what we call a down, because you don't want the ball to get to the middle of the floor in the pick and roll. So you're gonna, as soon as he bounces out to the wing, you're gonna come down here, throw him the ball, and you're gonna get on his top shoulder and force him down that way. Go ahead. And now throw the ball back. Reverse pivot and throw the ball back to him. And now dribble handoff. And war him over the top, and then go back. And the pick and roll ice on the side, that coverage is really good to keep the ball out of the middle of the floor. So if you were next, you would go on this side. Who's next? And who's on defense? Just go on this side. Bounce out. You would say blue or down, throw the ball to him, and as soon as he made that call, get up on the top side of his shoulder. You do not want him to get to the middle of the floor. That's where the most problems happen. So you would force him this way, into him. Throw it back, bounce out, dribble handoff, war, and then it would be next, and we would go on and on. So let's go through that with a little bit of speed. Here we go. Good. Get down, throw it back to him, dribble handoff. Good. Hold up. So what we're saying is, on the coverage right here for the side pick and roll, that he's a really good shooter. And again, we talked about it. Throw the ball back here. Dribble handoff. Now exactly, you want to be up. You can't drop back here, because if you drop back, he's going to just hand it to him, and he's going to shoot right there. So you want to stay into him with your forearm, okay? So let's go back real quick. Throw it out. Good, bounce out. Good, hold up. Now see, this is really important. As soon as he throws the ball back, you want to go down so he can't drive. Okay, that's really important. And you got to be down in your stance, just in case he gets by him, okay? All right, so let's get that. Let's start from there. Get down, and here's the thing. You gotta come back. You gotta be on his top shoulder, forcing him that way, in your stance. You gotta be down in your stance, because if you're not, he can just pull up and shoot the ball. So take a dribble towards the baseline, throw it back, dribble handoff now. Good, throw it back, other side now, other side, go ahead, other side. Good, bounce out, get down, good, throw it, good, dribble handoff. Let's go on the other side. Keep going. Put a little speed on it. Little speed, little speed. Good, good. Good, throw it back. Good, now go back. Again, same thing with him. We're saying that he's a shooter. We're not letting through, okay? So just go back real quick. Just go back real quick. Okay, so now he's in the down, okay? So no, you're not there because you're down in your stance here, right? He's down in the stance, you're up here. You're up here on his shoulder and you're forcing him to go that way because you don't want him into the middle of the floor. Everything bad that happens against most defenses happens in the middle of the floor. You have both ways to go. You get shots off that lead to offensive rebounds. If he has just one side of the floor to operate on, it's a lot more difficult to operate your offense. So get on his top shoulder, throw it back, force him down, throw it back. Good, dribble handoff. Good, one more rep. One more time, go the opposite way. Go the opposite way. Go the opposite way. Good, cut. Good, down, good, throw it back. Good, one more time on this side. One more time on this side. Throw it, cut. Good, bounce out. Good, very good, force him down. Now here's the thing, you don't want to foul. So just use your forearm. Okay, you don't have to get your forearm in his chest. Start from up top here. Hold up, get on his top side. Good, force him down, throw it. Good, now dribble handoff. Good. And basically that's what we use as a warm-up just for side pick and rolls and dribble handoffs when we're warming up. And the more you can talk about and incorporate in your warm-ups defensive principles, really the better you become at it. We were one of the top defenses in the NBA because we pretty much did this almost every single day. It was something we did every single day that we practiced. A lot of guys had active hands, active feet, and it was really important for us. And this is what we would use for high pick and roll situations defensively. So start lower here, and you're guarding him, okay? You're guarding him, and you're gonna set a high pick and roll. So go up with the high pick and roll. Now, here's the thing, set it here. Now, there's a lot of ways you can defend the pick and roll up high. You can show, right? Obviously, this is high, this is above the three-point line, but if he's a real aggressive offensive player, you might not want to do that, okay? So you might want to lag back. You might let him through so he can get under and then he can still contain the ball, all right? You can do that as well. Go back. You can do what we call a weak. And if you're gonna weak, you would force him to just his left hand. You would make him go left every single time. So actually you would be forcing him this way and forcing him away from the pick. And that's a concept we use a lot. We call it a weak. And we always keep the guy on his left hand or his weak hand. If he drives the ball, you've got help here. And if he makes that pass, you got high hands, and it's difficult for the guards to do, all right? Go back up top. And lastly, if this guy is really aggressive, come over the pick, you would just double him. You would just double him to get the ball out of his hands, okay? So we're gonna do just a few of those, okay? So what I want you to do is go set the pick, come off, roll to the basket. You're rising. Stay with him. Throw him the ball. Look for post up. If you don't have the post up, Bounce out that way. Throw the ball to him. You're over here now. You're over here. You're running to him. And now again, you don't want the ball to go into the middle of the floor, so what are you going to do? You're going to force him down, exactly. Right, you're going to pop out, and you're going to be down here. Force him down. Force him down. Throw it back. Throw it to him. Set a pick. Now what are we going to do? He's a good shooter, so you're going to what? Get connected, exactly. Throw the ball to him. You're going to get to the corner. You're going to drive the ball. You're going to help him, and then you're going to kick it out here, and then you're going to close out. Okay, so we're going to do all of the things we just talked about a little bit earlier before, okay? So let's start all the way from the beginning. You're at the elbow, you're on the bottom, okay? Get the ball up here. All right, start over here. You're playing defense. Or I'm sorry, you're playing offense. He's offense, you're defense. Okay? So you're gonna let through for right now, okay? You're gonna roll to the basket, you're gonna pop. Okay, got it? So let's walk through it real quick. Go up, set the pick, let him through. Let him through. Hold. We're saying because he's really high, you're gonna let through. All right? So let through, you're gonna roll. You're gonna pop. Look post up, look in there. You don't have it, throw it to him. You're out, good, you're in it down. Get down. No, you're here. Because he's forcing him down. You're in the middle of his drive. Drive the ball to the basket. Throw it back. Throw it to him. Set a pick. War over the top. And we're done, okay? All right, so let's go through that with a little bit of speed. Let's go through it with a little bit of speed. Good. Throw it. Look post up. Bounce out, get into it down, good, throw back, throw it, pin down, war over the top, drive it, no, the other way. After he throws it to you, you're gonna drive it, and he's giving you help. And then throw it to the corner, and then you're back, and then the drill stops, okay? So let's go through that again with some speed, and let's finish off on the other end. Good, high pick. Roll, good. Hold up. Just post up again in here. Throw the ball back here. Really important that you play with high hands. Really important that you play with high hands, because if you don't, this is a post up, all right? Throw it back. Down, good, throw it back, throw here, go pick. War over the top, drive it, good, and then we're done. All right, let's have some different people in. Let's get some different people in. Take his spot, and we'll do it with some speed, all right? Here we go. Start on the bottom. Start right here. High pick and roll drill. Here we go. Come off. Go ahead. He's setting the pick. Now hold up. And because of the language issue, couple things. We're not talking. The biggest thing involved in defense is you gotta talk. And again, because of the languages, we're not talking. So it's not really effective. But the more you can talk and communicate to the person that's setting the pick, it's better. You gotta talk, all right? So you can just say, for the sake of the drill, pick, all right? So come back, stay there. All right, let him through, good. Roll, good, look post up, high hands, bounce out, go it down, you're on the other side, Good, throw it back, throw here. Go set a pick. Hold up, go back. Now, a lot of times what happens is if you jump the gun on this, what's gonna happen? If you cheat up this way, he's just gonna go back door. Now, hopefully, and again, this is just a drill, there's no defense on him, but hopefully the guy has high hands and he would deflect the pass. But what do we wanna do when we're defending on this side? Yeah, exactly. You wanna get your elbow on him. Very important. Very important. So finish up, come up, go back down, come up. Hold up. You're back over here. You're in the corner. You're driving. You're helping. Kick to him, and then the drill stops. All right, so let's get it back real quick. Hurry up, guys, come on. Pick, let under. Good, high, low, high hands. Throw it to him, down. Hurry up, hustle up, start from there. Start from the wing. Hold up, stop, you're in the down. You're in the bait, you're at the box. Because you're forcing him down. You're into his shoulder. You don't want him to get middle. So you're in your stance like this, all right? You're forcing him this way. Get your elbow here, right here. You're forcing him down. Go ahead, force him down, throw it back. Throw here, pin down. Good, wall over the top, drive it. Good, and the drill stops, all right? So let's get back. One more time, a little bit more speed. Set it, good. Under. You don't want to trip your own teammate. Now. All right, here we go. Set it, go under. Good, high, low, high hands. Good, other side. Drive it down. Good, right here. Pin down. Good, warm up. Good, drive it. And then we stop. All right, and listen, the reason why we do that is because we talk about multiple effort, doing a lot of things at the same time. That would be just a drill that you could use just to warm up and practice, really. And a lot of times we just do it every day, and the guys get better and better at it. It's really important the more repetition you can do, the better the guys get at the drill. And the dribble handoff is something that's really important. You can incorporate switching into it. You can incorporate the downs into it, whatever you want to do. But I think the biggest thing that you could possibly do is as much repetition as you can get on a daily basis on the defensive end. It really improves your defense. Really is very important.